And all my chords are in funny places. But for today's stream, because wherever the fuck we were last time, this place is a bit too difficult, I'm gonna go back to Ashina. But let's just remind myself of how to play the game. Hey. Excuse me, I just don't quite remember what I'm doing anymore. It's been a while. I don't even remember what the buttons are to come in. Do things. Okay, never mind, they're accurate. So let's go back to Ashina. I think this is where I was the last time I was here. Let's see. Just welcome Master Hand, welcome Illidre, Screams and Chef. I'm not sure what that means. Which chef? Which of these buttons is jump? It's that one. Okay, and that's how we do that. Alright, that's a good start. Who are you? I don't think I spoke to you before. Who's spotting me? You. Oh, you're a bird. What the hell is this? Oh, we've met these characters before. That's the kid, and that's Lady Emma. Right. These animals that have been slain. What the? Sorry. You actually set up a checklist last stream to keep track of the stuff I've gathered, and if needed, you can point to their stuff. Alright, cool. Probably got my own way for the most part, but if I get lost, I'll ask for things. But who's this? Don't worry about it. Like his funny eye patch. Eh. Hontoni? Oh. So there's no.
銭がないから品もない。そこで旦那、あっしにちーとばかし銭を用立てていただけやせんか。それを元手に旦那にもきっと役立つ品を知りやすい。
Well, I'm not doing anything with my current coins, I guess.
おまけにあの世のこと話して差し上げやしょう。どうです？悪い話じゃねえでしょ。
You drive a hard bargain, but sure.
銭だ。旦那、ありがてえ。話してくれ。ああ、もちろんでさ。あの世、あっしらは平田の屋敷に押し入りやした。平田はご存知の通り、アシナの分家。ちんけな野党なんざ、普通は返り討ちです。けど、先だっての戦の折だ。若い侍はほとんど出払ってたんです。
Oh.
そこを狙って押し入りやして。
Oh, I remember now. I've been in the Hirata estate in the past. So this is your fault.
その最中でさ、旦那と会ったのは。旦那は何かを探してた。そんな風に見えやしたね。あっしが知ってるのはそんなもんでさ。そうか。
So I relived that night in a memory.
あの世もちょうどそんな顔してやした。今も何かをお探しで。
What a confusing way of time. Wait. I can't even say it properly. And get them back at the end and moving on lang to Vic. He was the Lutica you talked to in memory, he told you about a pagoda. What? Whatever. Well, while the game is quote-unquote paused, I will do my weightlifts and I will actually grab a drink because I forgot to do that before the stream started. In my haste to just get started. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . Right, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Thanks, Pijo. Appreciate you double tapping in my streaming means. Well, it was away earlier. I vaguely remember this guy, but not very well. Nevertheless, what else can I purchase from him?
情報を買おう。お買い上げありがとうございます。なんたって旦那は忍びでさ。忍びの道具の情報を教えて差し上げやしょう。頼む。あっし、すげえ勢いで火が出る筒を見かけたことがあります。平田屋敷の押し入りの時、あっしの仲間がぶんどったもんです。ボーボー手な調子で、すげえ勢いで火を吹いてやしたよ。
Oh wait, they actually got something. A tattered note written by Anayama seems to be from some years ago. Lucrative info 36. When we broke into the Hirata estate, we found a barrel that spewed flame. The boys lit a roaring bonfire with it and made merry with the drink. Must have been a shinobi's tool.
持っている。え？それならば持っている。おお、そいつは残念。忍びねえんで、こいつをおまけで差し上げやしょう。
Plain oil. When the jar breaks, the oil covers everything nearby. Enemies doused in oil easily. I already have this. Well, I probably should have read that in earnest. Oh, I actually have a skill point. What the heck? You. What are you gonna do about it? Hmm.
縛るだけでは不安じゃのう。戦の前に我らが襲われてはしょうもないわ。いざとなれば火を使うしかあるまい。
Big bastard. Just who could they mean?
そういうお達しじゃて。
Him?
お達しね。変わっちまったな、アシナの戦も。
Don't need to get into unnecessary fights. What's this? That's nice. Speaking of which, what do I have equipped? Oh, not very much. Oh, I don't remember how to play the game. It's been a while. Dousing powder. I don't want that, but I would like the oil. I've got a lot of oil. I forgot how much oil I have. I know, ma. You believe I wanted to save the point? What? Excuse me. I think that I'm going to assume your phone misspelled boy. We must save our lord. The scent in this purse is not lost upon death. I've barely got much scent to begin with. Sorry, I thought I saw a flicker. Hang on, who spotted me? Oh, you. Okay, that's how we swap between things. He sounds like he's in pain. Do I need to kill these guys? I don't know. Seems rather unnecessary. Oops. Not much of a shinobi if I can make noise like that. I think he's a mini-boss. Or just a boss, full stop. Save the skill point you were talking about. Oh, of course. Great. Oh, let's grab. Excuse me, I need to relearn a lot of stuff. I may actually... Well, first of all, let's use this to get... anything. Projected force. After using certain prosthetic tools allows one to draw the power of that tool into the sword and release it in a forward direction. The specific attack changes depending on the tool used. However, it doesn't actually work with any tools I currently have. Requires shinobi. We can't do that yet, regardless. However, I am actually going to return to the dilapidated temple for a minute. Because I need to practice. It's been a while. Some fundamentals need to be reminded.
You
look weirdly familiar, like I've seen you in a movie. Just do everything all over again. It's been a while. A shinobi aims to break the opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. An enemy with broken posture is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. Perform 3 death blows after attacking enemy posture. Arigatou gozaimasu. Apologies that I have to do this all over again, but I am so rusty. Sometimes relentless attacks are not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting an enemy's attacks also damages their posture, and a master shinobi will both deflect and attack. Deflect enemy attacks and perform 3 death blows. Oh, that just missed me. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright. You got that down for when it's single attacks. Step dodge. The basics of evasion. Step dodge allows one to avoid attacks. Dodging will compromise enemy posture, but it may help one avoid damage. Evade enemy attacks, then attack and perform 3 death blows. After a dodge, RB for a dodge counterattack. Simply put, you don't just do a regular attack. Oops. Ow. You do a little spin. Although I guess an attack after a dodge also works. Oh, you just missed. Thank you. Consecutive deflections. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Deflecting once doesn't always mean the enemy will stop attacking. Consecutive attacks can be countered with consecutive deflections, which can greatly damage an enemy posture. Deflect all enemy attacks and perform D3 death blows. Not easy, but even a shoddy one does. And therein lies the rhythm game. No, you almost got me there. You weren't making it difficult, I won't lie. But it is fairly advanced. Vitality and posture. What is this one? The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. For enemies with seemingly unbreakable posture, use techniques such as dodge. Counterattack reduces their vitality, making their posture easier to break. Essentially, it's just step dodging still. Ow. This is what the boss we fought last week kind of employed, where dodging seemed to be the way to go. Damn it. This seems like a more difficult lesson to teach. I understand the fundamentals, but I'm not sure I can do it very well. Countering thrust attacks. This one's quite difficult. Thrust attacks cannot be guarded, but they can be countered by deflecting or step dodging to the side of them. LB as soon as an enemy. But I also have the. I also have this as well. This one happens so fast it's hard to. Unfortunately, it has the similar symbol to another type of dodge, sweep attacks. This is the one that always gets me. This one I struggled with greatly in that last fight, last frame. Sweep attacks cannot be guarded or deflected, they must be jumps to be avoided. Jump kicking an enemy during sweep attacks deals heavy posture damage, often leading directly to a death blow. Counter sweep attacks to perform 3 death blows. Lupin has some really strong legs to be able to do that. I still struggle with it. Let's try again. Kakatakoi! Ah, did it again. This is very difficult to do. I may do this again just to practice it once more. Dosta. Dosta janai. need to remember to push forward when I do this. That's the trick. And what's the last thing? Mikiri counter. Ah, we practiced this one already. Let's do it again. A shinobi can perceive incoming thrust attacks and counter them by stepping on the enemy blade. Known as Mikiri counter, this is a more powerful, if risky move that deals more posture damage than a regular deflect. Use Mikiri counter to perform 3 death blows. Let me practice the original one with the other one. This happens so fast. Okay, so my struggle is the symbols for thrust attacks and the symbols for sweep attacks look the same to me because I just don't know kanji very well. Kanji or whatever symbols they're actually using. Beside the point. Can you see the Steam icons that appear on my... You know, I'm gonna not worry about that. Even if it is annoying. Okay, thrust attacks cannot be guarded, but they can be countered by deflecting or step dodging to the side. LB is an enemy thrust land attack. Well done. Yep. Timing's difficult, but... You know, I'm pretty sure I set myself to do not disturb. Yeah, it's the same symbol. You have to check the animation to figure out which one. Honestly, you consider the mirror counter safer than deflecting the thrust. The timing is much more forgiving. I thought it was. It's the same symbol. You have to check the animation to figure out what was. Okay, that makes more sense. Actually, to be fair, I will ignore the symbol to an extent. Let's practice some applied combat then. Oh, wrong one. Well done. I may have to do this multiple times. I don't have the instinct for Mikiri counter, yes. Just feels easier to do that. I would like to do that again. Again. No, other one. There we go. Hey. That timing's off. Damn it. Doshita. 本当に? I will have one more before I get into the battlefield once more. Doshita. Damn it, every time. Hey! I got one of these. I was about to call it a market gardener, but that's the wrong word. I've never gotten a market gardener kill either. Well, not exactly true, but I've gotten so few. Arigatou gozaimasu. Right. I've also got these ninja tools to make use of as well. Speaking of which... Oh, I could only buy one. This is where I was last time. Let's see now. Perhaps I will pick a fight with 2 jobbers and then make my way up the staircase. Did I come from the other direction? I think I did. Hold on. Excuse me? I'm confused. Why can I not climb up this? Perhaps I'll not worry about that for now. I may pick up the weaker one first. Hey. No. I forgot most enemies will die quicker than that guy does. Well, anyway. Hello there. Would you like to fight? I think you would. Grab attacks cannot be deflected. There is no way to avoid taking serious damage once grabbed. A and L in the... But if one jumps or sprints away, grabs can be avoided. Some grabs can also be avoided with a well-timed step dodge. A and L jump in a desired direction, hold B and L to sprint, or B to step dodge. Uh-oh. This is what I was warned of. I may have underestimated this character. We shall have to try again. Unseen aid? Why would you bother? Well, I suppose I can buy more. Something with the money. That's more than I originally had. Curious, will these two get in the way should I... You shall warm me up. Arigato. I don't remember what my use item key was. I think it was the down or was it up? I'll just have to try that. surprised that didn't. Certainly cinematic, but he's not down yet. Plenty of this. We should use it as much as possible. Uh-oh. Ashina! Prayer bead. Offering 4 of them to the sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Currently, the wolf has 4 beads in his possession. Interesting. A latent skill that increases the healing effect of recovering items. Medicinal knowledge is vital for the shinobi's survival. Receiving wounds in battle is inevitable. The only way to learn such techniques is to be gravely wounded time and time again by worthy opponents. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm quite pleased to have done that on the second try. Although I do wonder, what was the point in all this? Nightjar binocular. A bamboo tube is used to see distant objects. While shinobi already have good vision, looking through this tube with one eye enables one to see even further. The Nightjar ninjas serve Ashina, guarding the rooftops of Ashina Castle with their sharp eyes on the lookout for any would-be trespassers. Not much escapes the eyes of a Nightjar. And yet, this one was left behind. Is it a key item, or is it one of these items that you can... It's one of these items. It seems to be one that can be used multiple times. This boss has a lot of people's first big roadblock, because all his grabs are pretty much guaranteed one-shots at an HP level. Ah, okay. Well, I made sure to practice, didn't I? And I see we have quite a few over here. They do only appear to have swords, but I wouldn't be surprised if they would instantly bring up guns or bows. Especially when fighting this man. He's waiting for me. Or waiting for somebody else. Does not open from this side. Seems clear here. Gold seed. Seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gold. The twisted gold of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago. But it was the extraordinary healer Dogen and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing war nature of the seed. I think I'm going to actually do some returning to base. We have upgrades to use before we charge needlessly into battle. And if that ogre respawns, we will simply kill it again. Although I do doubt it. So I appear to have recovered my health. Me elf? Oh, he actually mentioned this. If it has a health bar like that, it never respawns. Okay. I see I'm playing funny samurai game. Indeed I am. Welcome, Pyro J. Or Pyro Jai as you've spelled your name. I could just call you Pyro. I would like more uses of the healing gourd. You don't have any gourd seeds. Anything alarming? We simply don't know, do we? I appreciate your concern. I'm worried about this man, though. Do you actually have anything new? No. What did I come here for, then?
物資殿いらぬ心配よあいにくとまともじゃないんでな竜がいごときで死にはせん
For both of our sakes, I hope you're right. I never looked out of this window. It's not really a window, it's a crack. Now, I am concerned about something. No, go away. That's what I was looking for. Prayer beads. Offering 4 of them at the sculptor's idol. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Rot essence. Wait, what are these? Do these just get awarded to you for dying? I swear they do. Don't worry, their life will be forfeit one day. Okay. Enhance physical attributes, please. Consume 4 prayer beads to enhance physical attributes. I would. Loose prayer beads strung together in offering to a sculptor's idol increases maximum vitality and posture. A prayer bead necklace befits the strong. The ferocity of Ashina's army is renowned throughout the nation. Its generals are especially talented, every one of them accomplished in the Ashina sword style. Physical attributes enhanced, maximum vitality and posture have increased. I can tell. What else do I have? I don't have any skill points yet. I have a pitiful amount of sen. Can't get any of this stuff yet. Let's return to where we were. Rot essence is to show you who has the dragon rot at the moment. Emma asked you to get a blood sample from someone else suffering from the rot to help make her a cure. I have 2 of these. Sculptor and timid maid. Somewhere paint cough rings out continuously. Interesting. Which means I'll have to kill someone else who has it. But I can't kill the sculptor, I need him. The timid maid. It would be cruel, but... Let's see. Excuse me, I'm going to kill a chicken. Forgive me, this is a rooster. I should not have killed them. I don't think there is anything significant over here. That was a good fight. Was there anything over there I wanted to check out? Not kill, just take some coughed up blood. Oh, that's alright then. Perhaps I'll go find her again, actually, rather than progress. Besides, I need the warm-up before I do anything particularly difficult. Excuse me, you seem rather dangerous. I don't think you should have that. Black gunpowder. Black grains forming the base for gunpowder. Material used in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occultic nature. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. Most intriguing. He says, trying to sound fancy. I need to retain some patience. These directions offer certain death, however. Curious that would foes lie ahead. There is you two. Is there anyone else? They must be more vigilant. Let's see. I don't see anyone else in the near vicinity. Furthermore, is killing either of those two worth it? There's something small over there. I would like this road clear. Ah, there was one more of you. I miscounted. You got some lucky hits on me. Oh hey. Kakete koi. However, I was careless. I didn't notice two of these people coming. Who would have been here? Perhaps I should use my healing waters. Perhaps I should save them for now. We're really looking around one-ton cannon. Well, not anymore. You really do have it. Blood sample of a dragon rot victim. Contains stagnated blood. Emma can use this to find a cure for dragon rot. I hope so. She's not quite dead yet, however. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Mom. Who is dangerous nearby? You. Oh, there's two of you. Perhaps not. You two are just vibing. Oh, I didn't realize you were here. I will have a drink. Oh. It was you this whole time.
老婆の様子見てやってくれぬか。
I already did.
私の母なのだが狂ってしまい、もはや誰が誰だか分かっておらぬ。お主の母に会ったぞ。鈴をもらった。そうか、礼を言う。母はその鈴をずっと気にかけていた。上事のように仏様に備えろと。
I think you were supposed to do it, but no matter. It's been taken care of.
咳が聞こえる。母上。何故この足は動かぬ。
I would love to take you, but I don't think I could. Well, I did do what I came here to do, however, what else is there? The thing I'm thinking of is that Master Hand says I've missed some other things, and while I'm not too bothered about finding everything, I would like to see at least some of it. Too far away to latch onto any of these. I have made a mistake. I can't stay here. Is there a place up there? There's something up there. How do you get up there? They know I'm up here, they're not stupid. I'm not sure I can reach up there though, that's a problem. Cannot take advantage of. Oh, crap. They saw the money whiskering over to the... Fun fact, that is the same lady as in front of the Lady Butterfly's boss room, so she has a history of losing fights horribly and then bleeding on the foot. Oh, the same guy. Oh! You know, I thought I recognized him. Oh, and he's looking for me, but he doesn't know I'm here. That is not how I planned on working that out, but nevertheless. Where are the rest of them then? Is one of them here? Gotcha. I'm fighting all of you at once, if I can help it. Alright. Is there something heavier over there? I don't know. There was something heavier over here. Oh my goodness. What are you doing here? Goodness me. You're a toughie, aren't you? You are down to just one. Which means you respawn. Oh, that's the estate we just left. That was a tricky encounter. Probably should have taken more stealth than I did. What else could I possibly mess around here? More pellets. Oh, there's something up here, was there? I'll leave it if there was, I can't reach. Surely I could latch onto something up there. I suppose not, though. Oh, chicken. I do obtain skill points for killing chicken. It's a few too many of you to just go willy-nilly and fighting you, however. And get the drop on one of you. Then if I use thief tools, I can maybe dispatch the other one faster. Dog. Fistful of Ash. What's over here then? No, just a pellet. Alright. Now then. That's where you were. So much for getting the drop on you. And getting them back at Timbo. Alright, give me a moment. Mungo's sugar. Oh, I missed having some sugar. While the game is actually paused. Let's do another minute. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Thanks very much, Mr. Hood. We're just reaching an hour into the stream. Granted, I wasn't really playing for all of it, but I'd like to say I was most of it so far. Is there anything beyond this door? I think there is, actually. How many soldiers? I see this one here. There's another one below us. Thing is, I'm not sure if there's 2 or 1 right below the awning here. Even worse, I can't just attack them very easily. Well, we can try. Just you two? Very well. I don't have the best mental map right now. Oh. Surprised you didn't notice anything or do anything. must be honest, I'm not being a particularly good ninja. Something down here. Something over here. Why not have I moved away from the street? I know I saw someone else in this general direction. There. Alright, before I just attack you... No one over there. Miss my swing. You don't need to be good to be a ninja, you just need to win. That is true so far. We'll see how true that remains. More pellets. Worst ninja would go to someone like Raiden, who doesn't even try to be stealthy these days. I haven't played much of the game series he's from. Oh, I just remember there's two Raiden in video games. There's the one from Mortal Kombat and then there's the one from Metal Gear. I don't know which Raiden you mean, because either of them could feasibly be ninja according to me. Although I'm pretty sure one of them is not. I don't think we can get over that. I can sort of tell that's not modelled to be walked on over there. Okay, yeah, this is just where this part of the world ends. This is where my world ends. You were referring to the Metal Gear one. Granted, he doesn't need to when he can slice a building apart in one swing. He feels more like a samurai. I think he kind of does. Again, I haven't played Metal Gear, but yeah, I think he's somewhere in between ninja and samurai. Which is an odd place to be. Also, doesn't he wear high heels? I'm not trying to say anything with that, just asking. He didn't notice me. He must be tired. He's also just standing behind a wall. We got one! Alright. Didn't I just see an item down here somewhere? It was here. Oh. I am mildly disappointed. I beg your pardon. What did I just almost fall into? Nothing important. Alright. I've done a fair bit of fighting for now. Let's see, where can I go next? Ah, this is where I fought that big dude. I remember now. Speaking of which, shouldn't there be some goons around here that I can get more practice on yet? Did I go in here yet? Probably should have looked before I left. I remember now, there was a big guy down here that I fought. And I'm starting to think this is where I came from? Oops. Let me fall down here. Yeah, this is where I came from. This is quite the big battleground. Still don't really have my bearings yet, so excuse me for getting a bit lost. Hang on. That's a corpse. Alright. It may simply just be time to return to the dilapidated shrine. And give Emma what I have found. It won't remove the curse I have, but it might help save others. What the? He's just stuck like that. Save that for later. I'm liking the game so far. I do like it, but it is tough. I spent a good portion of the start of the stream just practicing with the tutorial guy again. Just because I needed a refresher on how to play. I think before future streams of this game, I might do that off stream. And then just open up already in game. I don't think it'll be that egregious. Also, I've noticed I haven't been taking fall damage from anything, which is a good thing, really. But, you know, just something else I've noticed. Now that I think about it. Can I get up here? Of course I can. Oh, weird. Normally there's something for me to double jump onto. Double jump? Oh wow, there's a guy alive here. Excuse me. I just had the Okay, the early game is really brutal if you don't have the upgrades and go down in a few hits. Keep an eye out for mini bosses and prayer beads, they'll make the game more... Yeah, I've already gotten my first 4 and gotten my first upgrade to that. As for other stuff, what else can I mention? Yeah, I've defeated a few mini bosses so far. I'm kind of just retreading old ground just to remind myself, get my bearings. But I think I'm just going to start progressing properly now. I spent most of last stream getting decked in the Hirata estate, which eventually I will return to. There was a very drunk man that was defeating me consistently. How do I get to the other side of that then? Okay, I think I've been spotted already. Oh boy. What the? I wasn't expecting him to die from a shuriken shot. We have 1 healing gourd and 3 pissed off gunmen. They are wasting their ammunition. I'm not sure what to think about that then. They can't attack me from this angle. But if I go in there, I'll get attacked by something else. I don't know what that's over there. They know I'm still around. They aren't stupid. Oh, you're up here now. It would be foolish to attack now. Just give them time to bugger off. At least make them come back up here the long way. Actually, maybe I would rather just progress the other way rather than waste their time. There is something over here. He has left that place. So then, what is over here? Divine confetti. Confetti imbued with a divine blessing, made for driving away apparitions. The paper is made ceremoniously, whereby pulp is spread thin, using water... Sorry, I was just reading chat. Using water from the exalted fountainhead, as the gods bless the waters. So too will the confetti bless one who basks in its touch, allowing attacks to connect with apparition-type enemies. No. Oh, that dude, he's fucking nasty. Good to know. Fall damage is very lenient. The Sekiro uniquely doesn't insta-kill you if you fall down a cliff. You respawn back on top of the health penalty. Oh. And then there's PG just posting a bunch of emotes. That's just a candle, not an item. Temple posting. Turn back if you value your life. You can't behead the headless. Our swords and pikes did nothing. The headless. No, I'm trying to hug the wall. I want to know what's around the corner. Nothing? What a strange note. The only people that could have left such a note are people that can get here like me. Which means it must not have been left by the soldiers here. But it was brought by someone who has a pike. I want to believe that's where I want to head. Now the bridge is out. And I don't see any other way around. At least not from this angle. Let's see. Soldiers posted up there. It does seem very much out of reach. I counted 3 guards up here last time. I do, and I count 3 now. This would be incredibly dangerous. If I alert one of them, I will alert them all. That's the tricky part. Well, that's the trickier part. Not to say that I can't take them. Hang on, what does this do? Slashing combat out, we can hit several enemies at once. The shark combined with spin. I just can't remember how you do it. LB and RB at the same time, thank you. That's what I was trying to remember. Well, can't lose that much from... That's not how it was meant to go. We have 1 gunman left. I think the boss is coming over here. Well done, Flint. You fell down here, and you didn't even read the item description. Somebody's right there. I can see him with my third-person eye. But worse still, I think they're coming back. You want to press LB slightly before RB to make it consistent. Right. That sounds logical. He's on his way back, but where's the other one? And the boss has disappeared as well. Where to? He's here. He's making a roundabout the other way. Maybe if I wait for him to piss off the other way. We can take out this guy. I'm not going to read everything that happened because I think I missed too much. Wait for the footsteps to go a bit further away. And... surprise attack! You. I picked a bad time to do that. Alright. Let's go. I would have you take a nap while I deal with your... Missed. He is nasty, but he's... meant to dodge, not do that. I know I did what I just did. Wall jumping by accident. Oh. Prayer bead. A loose prayer bead, offering 4 of them at his sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Currently, the wolf has 1 bead in its possession. That was difficult. What were you saying? I wasn't paying attention to any of that. Nice to hear from me. Thank you, Neoma. Yeah, that was rough. I don't know if I found every foe in this vicinity. Oh, I remember now. I could have walked this way and had a... It wouldn't have been that much easier. No, I think the way I chose was the better way. Stealth and guerrilla tactics. Oh, that's nothing in there. That's just blocked off. However, now I am back to wondering where to go. That was definitely optional, however, beneficial. Beg your pardon. I would like to know what's behind this locked door. Does not open from this side. This is a door, is it not? Looks like something else. If I approach from this other angle, what do I see? What was that? Thanks for the resubscription, PJO. Much appreciated. You... Especially considering that they've increased the prices, and, you know, I don't even know how I get money out of this. I'm too stupid to figure it out. Let's see, there's a ledge over there. I wonder... I wouldn't have been able to bypass where I've just been, however. How'd I get up there, then? And thanks for giving a gift one to... giving a 1 month sub to Master Hand. Do I need a hint for directions? Possibly. Okay, so for right now, I just want to get into that locked room. I'm just curious what's in there. Otherwise, you can give me tips on how to progress from the area I've just been in, because either that's the edge of the world, or that's... we need to get to the other side of that chasm, and I don't know how. Ledger of thinking now. Now let's get up here. I've not been thinking about this, but the environment is really pretty. I like the red foliage that's everywhere. Could argue that's just Japan in a nutshell, but I wouldn't know much. I've not been there. I haven't even been a tourist. Main path, check near the broken bridge. Locked room, check near the headless message. The tree you can grapple to. I'm going to start with that then. I do have 1 revive left in me, but I don't have any healing, so... That's right, I don't even have any. This hut cannot be accessed. But that tree can be grappled. You just have to do a risky jump off. But where can I grapple to from here? I'm not just going to jump willy-nilly. But it's interesting to see that over to the left over here, there is a cave. There's all that stuff. Alright. Next question. What am I missing from this direction? Is it this? No, I'm too low down. That is the only one I can see. The tree you can grapple to, so... I don't like standing on this. I feel like I'm going to drop off any second. There is a hangable ledge accessible from the tree. I can reach that? What do you mean that? Surely not that. That's... oh, there it is. The yellow paint. Thank you. I was so worried I was going to miss that, but just have to do things. Kachin's sugar. The High Senpu priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins. Suppresses sound and presence for a time, making the user harder to detect. Bite the candy and take the gachin stance to impart its inhuman benediction. The assassins do Senpu's dirty work. Once hired guards, now extensions of the monk's will in their quest for undeath. And can I just jump over there? Looks like I can. Yeah. The music has changed somewhat. That spooked me. Foolish samurai warrior. Thank you, Neoma. That also means you can use my emotes in other people's chats, if you would feel so inclined. Why do you send me in here? I'm not alone in here. I believe that is the headless creature. With one revive, I could stand a chance against it, but with no healing, I would not survive. Very well. Hold on, do I have anything I've forgotten about? Not particularly. Hype train? Oh right, there's a hype train going on. I wouldn't worry about that. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna do anything. Hang on. I think I should have prepared something else. Tarot. That's a new one to me. I think that's what I needed to use the confetti for. Especially because we got some just before that fight. Alright. Rot essence, fine sun. Somewhere a paint cough rings out continuously. The coughing and wheezing sounds of a man thinking only of his sick mother. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. Okay, time to go find him again. I haven't even given Emma the blood sample of the one I've just done. Let's see. It's back this way, I believe. Let's see if he lives yet. I swear there was a dude over here somewhere. Oh, there's an item over there I never picked up. I must admit, that... I'm not sure what the yokai would be called. I will say Dullahan out of cultural localization. Cultural appropriation. I mean localization, no, whatever. I will say Dullahan for now, but I'm pretty sure that yokai has a different name. I should be familiar with it, but I just don't quite remember what it's called. Alright. Hang on. Oh, you're still up. The fact that he's all wrapped up in bandages reminds me of the lepers from... God damn it, what's it called? Princess Mononoke, thank you. Fighting apparitions is tough, no doubt. Hi. Hang on, not too far away. Alright, what was I doing again? Oh yes, I was going to see the sun. There you are. It is great. I watched it again recently. Ish. Somewhere over the summer.
ここにいるぞ。無理をするな。病に触るぞ。私のことはいい。母を。
You talking about lepers reminded me of the leper from Darkest Dungeon, who was the king that got leprosy from tending to his sick subjects, and when his advisors tried to have him killed, he personally executed all of them before leaving to spend his remaining time exploring the world. Oh. Don't know much about Darkest Dungeon, never really touched it, I've just loosely watched other people play it, and not even that attentively. Well, now I have an even lower chance of unseen aid. Oh, I do still have my skill point though. Unseen aid, 12%. Metal as fuck. You know what? That's right. It is actually kind of metal. Can I get up here? Yeah. This feels like a bit from Team Fortress 2. Oh, god damn it. Who spotted me? Alright, we've got a choke point here now. On a pellet. And a Juco. I don't suppose I'll get another skill point fighting all these guys. Now I gotta remember where they all are. Someone spotted me that I can't. Oh, there you are. No bad RNG bullshit. Sorry, I'm gonna keep up with chat right now. Who spotted me? Oh, there we go. It's sort of satisfying killing someone who's looking for you. Excuse me for being thorough. It is fun doing that. You know, maybe that's all you can ask for in a game design. What happened to the ogre? Surely that thing would have respawned. Sorry, it's not even really an ogre, it's just a fat guy. With a club. Not seeing him around though. One sec. I'm not gonna read all that out loud, but I've just skimmed that now. It's nice to see my chat just like chatting with each other about other stuff besides me. In my personal opinion, I know it's not okay for... I know some people don't like that in their chat, but personally I'm fine with it. Yeah. You know, I feel cruel about it. I feel cruel doing that. No one's any items to retrieve. Children who chase lost voices. I don't know of that one. Excuse me, I'm just kind of having fun going around killing them. Don't know where the dog is, but I know I heard one. I will go back to that yokai in a minute. Well, he says. Probably be a few minutes at this point. So smug with your 2 swords. Have I missed anybody? Guess not. Well, now I'm actually grinding for the skill points that I was too stubborn to do last time. Oh, no, there you are. Oh, I don't get very much to find them. And that does actually restore most of my health now, which is nice. How's about to find the goods from where I was before? Oh, you can actually stand on this. Didn't realize that. I forgot about that in a weird way. Oh, I can stand on that. Did the big guy not respawn after all? Oh, someone spotted me. Where from, though? Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I would like to fight you again. You're interesting. I haven't fought anything like you yet. This can be blocked, but it's... Oh. You're quite tough, actually. Must feel like I've cheated doing it this way. Wow, FromSoft can make normal dogs. Rude. But also true. Mibu Possession Balloon. I don't remember what that does. I can hang on here if I wanted to. Whee. But I think I'm going to get all the skill points I can in this area. Let's just give this to Emma. The other ones are mostly undead abominations. Yeah, these ones are living. And I will admit, they're a bit more manageable than the ones from Neo. Oh, sorry, I've stood a bit too close to you. I hope you don't mind.
血の塊ですね。 見せてください。物資殿のものと同じように血の色がわずかによどんでいる。だがこれは
足りるか。
おそらくはこれで流害の調べを進めます。また戻った時に解を得ていること。
Both of you just say, but I hope so.
海星の力は九郎様の流因の巫女の力と言われています。海星の力を与えられた者は死してなおよみがえる。幾度でもまた変わったことがあれば知らせてください。海星の力が何も見返りを求めぬとは思えぬのです。いただいた血の塊で竜また戻きたいし。では。
I didn't realize I was continuing conversation with her. I thought I was leaving. Alright. Looks like we do go from this way again anyway, I can't remember. Alright, this bridge is out. You can't climb down it, it's not dark soups. I'm not doing this again. I will simply teleport. Back to where I was before. And let's go that optional route. Well, seemingly optional route. I've already forgotten what the other route to get over the gap was, but I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm kind of set on destroying the yokai. Although, I might try and get that second skill point before I do. Why did I do that for? Alright, I'm definitely going to grind for a bit instead. I shall simply grind in this area. I'm going to learn their new patterns now that there's no buff guy here. I feel like Mongol from this one episode of Justice League Unlimited. He was the only one in my way. The rest of you were already dead. That's a bit bold of me. Well, let's see just how it goes when it is a bit more chaos. Need to watch more episodes of that show, it should be fun. Which show? Sorry, I'm only half paying attention because I'm kind of doing something right now. Almost. Just 2 lose asleep. 2, alright. Now we'll return to the Sculptor's Idol. Wherever it was. It's not that far from me, actually. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it's only over there. I just ran into a sconce. Well done. Okay. Oh, Justice League, right. What can I get for 2? I can get vault over, the shinobi martial art that allows one to leap over and behind a posture broken enemy. This technique allows the use of a backstab death blows in the middle of battle even without using stealth. Aim on a posture broken. What can I get here? Nightjar slash leap in with a spin and slash an enemy. This would replace the current one I have. So it's either that or that. Can't afford either of these yet. Shadow Rush. But let's do this one for now. Oh, I just realised I don't have to... Actually, I will rest just to restore the restorative waters of the water thing. And now, what is my thought? Oh, yes. Let's Tsujigiri this. Ignore Voltov as zero use until halfway through the game. Oh. You say that after I've already bought it. Okay, well luckily I can commune with the sculptor's idol without resting. Oh, I don't even have to do that to begin with. I can just do it here. Oh well. Okay, at least I don't have to worry about losing the skill points as much now. However, this time, last time we jumped through there and alerted everyone to our presence. Let's only go this way and only alert one person to our presence. This guy looking over the wall. Is there a guy down there? No. As far as I remember. Maybe this would have been the better way to go. Oh, I'm about to draw a present to myself now. Oh, great. Now the gun. So that's what you do. That's funny. Whirlwind Slash is a decent AoE combat art. Nightjar Slash is a gap close with the reversal if you unlock it. After it can be used as both a gap close and to make distance. Okay. Oh, he already knows I'm there, I don't care. Alright, fine, if you want me to shut you up. Sorry, it's really, really funny. You know what? I have pity. What can he do now? And over here. Excuse me. You know, I just realized he's doing this while still holding his sword. It's kind of unnecessary. Oh yeah. I think when fighting the supernatural, I would prefer fire. However, oil probably won't be that useful. This won't be that useful right now. Divine confetti, I definitely need. Let me check again. Allowing attacks to connect with apparition type enemies. I think that's different from what I'm about to face. I think this is irrelevant actually. Because my attacks were my attacks connecting? I'm not sure. I might need these things, so I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Terror. Maybe I do need it after all. However, I can't dodge. Okay, so it is all about blocks with this thing. You need the confetti to do damage. Okay, I've only got 2 more of it, so I'm probably not going to retry it too many times. You could also come back to this guy later. Alright. Maybe I will, because I've only got... I might give it one more try now that I know the confetti is required. But only one more try, because I don't want to get too... what's the word? Hung up on this guy for too long. I'm so not a bit ninja. Oh, he saw me. Of course he did. Oh, I didn't know I could do that now. Do you know how many times I've needed to do a thrust? You didn't beat this guy until you remembered him near the end game. Oh, okay. That's fair. Well, yeah, I'm gonna give it one more try, then I'm gonna save the confetti. Because we've only got 2 left. Wait. Oops. Wrong one. That's the first time I've actually fallen off. What do your beggar eyes spy a random guy we've pulled off the street and forced to be a lookout? Confetti's also pretty rare until you have the ability to buy it later. Okay, yeah, I'm only gonna give this one more try then. I'm gonna save this last bit of confetti for now then. I'm also gonna just eat this now, because I didn't even get a chance to use it last time anyway, so might as well not so worry about it so much. I think I might prefer power as well. Oh, that didn't do shit. Okay. Alright. Ignoring that for now. You have a few coyote jump frames after running off cliffs, etc. But you can still jump. They're actually really useful for a glitch that lets you choose a very difficult optional boss. Alright. Oh cool, I actually got Unseen Head, which doesn't help very much anyway. Alright, ignoring that for now, let's go back to actually trying to progress with the actual plot. So for starters, oh wait. seen the Unseen Aid saved you like 180 sen you would have lost. That's not that much. But yeah, that's pretty good. Not sure what I'm going to use it for though, because I don't have much of a purpose for it. Actually, then again, he's only right here, isn't he? What information can he give me now? Not to mention, do you sell anything yet?
旦那、待ってましたぜ。いただいた銭を元手に品を仕入れやした。
Oh, you know what?
さあ、買っていってください。
Ah, now I can buy some things, but not many. Phantom Kunai. A kunai used by a lady butterfly that can be used to upgrade the loaded shuriken. A ringing sound is heard when the kunai is thrown, and phantom butterflies appear in the kunai's trail. Since childhood, Lady Butterfly had accumulated much experience in Usui's forest, far from civilization along Tozan Trail. His forest is filled with mist and mystifications, making it ideal for training in illusion techniques. Ah, so that's what she uses in her fight. I can only get one, though. So that's the upgrade material. I cannot afford that yet. I will take some of these, though, because these are useful. Oh. I can only buy two, though. Okay. You can use money for upgrades to your little Mega Man arm, yes. Unfortunately, I have barely 10% of... No, barely 1% even of what I need to get that.
ところで旦那、聞いてください。
Ah.
あっしはね、商いをもっと大きくしたいと考えてやす。
Really?
このアシナはいつ滅びるかもわからねえ。いわば沈みかけた船だ。
そうですね。
成り上がる好機じゃねえかと思うんです。そこで一つ頼みがありやす。なんだ。アシナの侍どもが今欲しがっているものは何か探ってきちゃくれやせんか。そいつが分かればアシナの侍どもと取引ができやす。旦那は忍びだ。敵方から情報を仕入れるいい耳をお持ちのはず。ぜひお願いしやす。
I haven't heard anything about that. Let's see if I can find that. So he's basically asking me to eavesdrop on some samurai. You can buy the coin purse for 110, use it to get 100 back later. Okay. Money's really tough to hold on to because you lose a lot as you play the game. We recommend buying all the coin purse items and you have a little piggy bank you can crack open whenever you need it. I mean, how many have I got right now? I've got 5 of them right now. I don't know if I particularly need more. That's where you were. I always pick the worst time to do this part. Someone's behind that. There you are. Stop it. The upgrades get expensive and you get a lot of cool shit. Speaking of which, didn't I have some other bits and pieces I could have taken back to... What's his name? Upgrade materials. Oh, it did. It did have upgrade materials. Scrap iron. This could have upgraded the axe, maybe. Or maybe it was something else. Black gunpowder. Something occultic, even. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna worry about that later. But to worry about it, I will. I can't reach that. But what does this get me? Oh! Haven't seen that before. Excuse me. What the? Lizard? Alright, never mind. You can't use upgrade materials yet, so best just hold on to them for now. I mean, I'm not going to do anything else with them. Missed this before. Sculpted idol found. Let's see, I've got not much in the way of anything. Yeah, that's all I can buy right now. In storage, 44. Probably enough to buy what I just did. Don't know why I'm big that. Lizard. We fought some lizard wizards yesterday. What was that? That smells funny. Probably. Why is the snow not white? Or is it ash because the place is Ashina? You know, it also makes sense, but I'm not sure what to expect at the moment. Mid-air grappling hook. Oh, now they're teaching me this. Something I've already been doing. What is a scary noise? Oh. That's the scary noise. I didn't realize it could be that big. If it could smell me, it would have found me already. And if it could see me... Its eyes don't look that... sapient. He's not budging from there. Alright, we got away from it just barely. Or did we? Not quite. It's not stupid. It knows where I am. But where's it coming from? The venom in your face is just his way of saying hi. Alright, I've used up my pad. Where's it gone now? I don't think I want to stick around there. Ah! I think I picked the wrong way to go. Alright. Can't see him just yet. Quick reminder that grappling points only pop up when they're on screen. Okay. Yeah. Really turning into a sweaty gamer today right now. How do I get back to where I was then? Ah, there we go. This is a fun sequence. Very much feels like a horror. Although I do wonder where I'm actually supposed to go. This feels like the logical way. I'm not supposed to just hide in here again, am I? That would be silly. This isn't going to work again, is it? I doubt it. What's its eye like now? I can't see it. Maybe it's not going to look in here because it doesn't have an eye there anymore. Oh, thanks for me numbing to big. That's not this scaredy cat. Although, I don't have enough information. There's something glowing over there. I can't get a good look at it. Why would you find me again? I can't even tell if it has another eye now. Oh, the sound is cut off. Ah, here we go. He didn't even get to kill it. Oh, yeah. There's something I left behind there, which is kind of annoying, but eh. It's a bit dangerous to go back in there. Oh. 誰はどこですか? Oh, hey. Herb Catalogue Scrap. A page torn from the Ashina Catalogue. A compendium of flowers and herbs. The snapseed naturally grows in ravines and deep valleys. Ooh, it naturally grows in them. According to denizens of the Sunken Valley, and such places are appropriate for offering oneself in marriage to the Great Serpent. Marriage to the Great Serpent. If one wishes to become a bride, they must enter the belly of the serpent in the valley. That's twisted. Perhaps I just don't understand. Let's see, we've got a big log over there. Guard in the watchtower. Guard right here. Oh, wait. Did not give myself such a workout. You married the snake. Arco's sugar. I need to use these more. Starting to accumulate them, and I don't want to use this by accident, so let's remove that at the very least. I'm going to go with Ungo's sugar for this next potential encounter. I can think of a couple of people who would have liked to have married the snake. He's not particularly vigilant, and yet I'm right here. I'm quite proud. I'm quite happy with that. Unusual. It does seem like they're working together.
見ろ。大手門にのろしが上がっておる。刑部様か。ああ、まさに鬼刑部。
Yobu the demon?
あのお方がおれば、アシナもまだまだ安泰よ。
Hmm. I hear two sets of footsteps. Perhaps you're the only one who needs to concern myself with it right now. Sticky, turn around at the last second. Is that a horse? That's not a dead horse, that's a sleepy horse. Or is it a dead horse? He is dead. I do want that item, but that's probably nothing important. That's a huge battlefield. One no longer in use, and the music kind of stopped as soon as I saw it. So that tells me they designed that to be a boss area for cinematic reasons. I don't really need to kill anything down there, do I? I mean, I can get skill points out of it, I guess, but no. Oh, it's midnight now. Come to think of it, my favourite streamer is going to stream at some point soon. She's probably already started, actually. Perhaps we'll go raid her in a bit. I would like to stop playing soon. And I've been going for a couple hours now. I would like to go for longer, but honestly, I think I'd be happy to just finish up soon. Yeah, let's go where the builds are highest. Oh, there you are. Horseback rider. Where's my horse? Goodness me. What is that weapon? I'm not sure I can parry that. Oh dear. I don't think we're gonna get him this time, but sending him another shot. That was meant to be a dodge. Oh wait, we got one more go. Still you stand. Kenichiro has many burdens. You know, I don't hate this guy, actually. Missed. Tamara, you were doing really well. Yeah, never mind. How far do I have to wait? Buttons. I only lost 90. Oh, that's not that bad. I lost a pittance of what I didn't even have. Oh, there was a fast way up here the whole time. Okay. That's what I meant to do. Wait. Here's one more go, and then I'm probably gonna end for today. I will not be that lucky again. I think the axe is what I would prefer. Where is he? There you are. Attack him from his left side, they say. Excuse me. Come back here. Oh, well done, Flint. What are you about to do? Ah, bugger. I did almost get it, but he killed me too many times. And I won't get another chance. Oh, I didn't know that was... I didn't know it was a grab. I didn't see the symbol. Okay, my hand's not hurt, so yeah, this is definitely our last attempt today. Maybe if you use one of those items I have. Well, I'm not gonna do it now. Ah, yeah, we're going. Alright, yeah, my hand's starting to hurt, so we're gonna end it there now. However, that is a fun fight. I can't wait to do that again next week. Next week? Oh, I want to do it another day this week. I keep wanting to stream on Thursday when I come back from work, but I'm always just too fucking tired. Oh, I kind of want to give one more go, actually. Fuck, let's see one more go. Alright. How much time have I spent? Yeah, I'll do one more go. We'll use Ungo Sugar to give myself a bit more of a chance. Not gonna kill any goons on the way, though. Except this guy. Oh, hey. I don't know what happened there. Oh. Is there stairs there? There are stairs there. Oh, goodness sake. There we go. Is this really the only way up here? Looks like it. This is a really massive battlefield. It's just for Genbu. That's not his name. Gyobu, so that's Gyobu the demon. Missed. Shit. Gotcha. What do you mean bug? What's a bug? Oh. I suppose not. Probably not. Damn it. Come on. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Gyobu Masataka Oniwa was keeper of the Ashina castle gate. Mechanical barrel. A mechanical metal barrel that can be given to the sculptor to enable prosthetic tool upgrades. It appears to have been made to fit perfectly inside the wrist bone of the shinobi prosthetic. A reinforced core is sure to make a shinobi's fangs even sharper. By giving the mechanical barrel to the sculptor, upgraded prosthetic tools can be created. You can quickly return to the sculptor via the travel option of the sculptor's idol, or by using the homeward idol. Yeah, I knew this stuff. For fuck's sake, stop giving me shit. You have defeated an extraordinary foe who can now be faced once again in memory. Reflection of Strength can be accessed via the Sculptor's Idol menu. Ooh, we got 1,000 skill points. Maybe I can buy one skill? I don't know. But yeah, that'll be where we end the stream. Okay, luckily they put a Sculptor's Idol right here, at the castle gate. What the flippin' hell? Lean, welcome! Thanks for raiding me. For anyone who doesn't know, I am Flint the Batlord, the Lord of all bats of Grind, and tonight I have been playing Sekiro, the Shadows Unleashed. You know, I'll play for a little bit longer, but I do want to raid Momo at some point today. The enhanced attack power option has been unlocked in the Sculptor's Idol menu. You can now consume battle memories to increase your attack power, causing you to deal more vitality and posture damage with your attacks. The Reflection of Strength menu has been unlocked. I don't think I can acquire any skills for one. Oh, I can actually acquire this one. Yeah, screw it. I'll take it just so it doesn't go to waste, because I know I will die out doing other things. But for now... Yes, I hope Lean has had a... What do you mean double Flint? Oh, Valeria is watching both of me and Lean, I guess, at the same time. Anyway, yes, Lean, go and have a good sleep. I'm gonna have a good sleep soon as well, but first I want to raid out as well. Although, you know what, since you just got here, I'm gonna... You can't lose full skill points by dying. You only use 50% progress, so that's fine. Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I'll play for a little bit longer, I guess. Let's just do something less vital. Just for a little bit. Reflection of Strength. Oh, these are two different things. During reflection, Wolf's attack power is not tied to his strength in the real world, and any quick items and spirit emblems used in this mode reverse their original states upon return to reality. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant. Recollection is just memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Gyobo Oniwa once led a group of infamous bandits, but was defeated by Ishin, who was so captivated by a show of strength that he took him in as an Ashina warrior. Oni would later go on to become Genichiro Asuna's most trusted retainer. Attack power has been enhanced. Okay, is that a temporary enhancement, or is that just a permanent one? You got to 1,000-year door? Oh, fabulous. I'm glad you've had a good time in 1,000-year door, even without my help. Well, you don't need it that often. You are a gamer all by yourself, after all. Okay, I've acquired a skill. Let's go to the dilapidated temple, and it's permanent. Oh, thank goodness. I'd be annoyed if I get an attack boost and it's just temporary because, and then I lose it because I get murked by one fool. You don't have anything new for me, do you? Oh, you do.
はい。解を得ました。流害の源。それは血のよどみです。
Stagnation.
何故血がよどむ。
あなたはたとえ海星の力が尽きていたとしても、いずれ蘇っています。代わりの力をどこかから奪っているのでしょう。
Oh, I understand.
流害になったものからか。
おそらくは流害になった者は人が人として生きるための当たり前の力を奪われています。故に血がよどむのでしょう。
どうやって直す？
奪ったものを返せばいい。これを受け取ってください。
Dragon's Blood Droplet, an item that is rarely dropped by a divine heir to the dragon's heritage. Using it will slightly increase resurrective power. Restore the power of life to those who have been drained of it by offering this drop to the sculptor's idol with the recovery charm in hand. In turn, all afflicted with the dragon rot will be healed, and the incessant coughing must cease. A recovery charm. A dragon rot recovery charm recreated by Emma. With this charm, one can offer a dragon blood droplet at a sculptor's idol to restore all afflicted with dragon rot back to health. The charm contains a dragon rot victim's blood, which Emma managed to purify and solidify into a bloodstone. That's exciting. Dragon Rot Restoration. The recovery charm allows Dragon Rot sufferers to be healed from a sculptor's idol. A dragon's blood droplet can be consumed to heal Dragon Rot from all those afflicted. Doing so will cause all rot essence to disappear, returning chances of receiving unseen aid to a default value. Okay, but if I keep dying over and over, then I will not be so lucky, I think. Why did I do this? Oh, I don't need to be here. The Dragon Rot Restoration... I didn't mean to go there. I didn't know there was just like a permanent teleporter to go there. Oh hey, there's that guy I fought earlier. I like his really, really big katana. But you know me. It's just my style. Dragon Rot doesn't kill, but only pauses NPC quest lines, so you recommend saving the droplets when you want to progress a quest line. Okay. Well, I won't know what quest lines those are, especially if it's FromSoft's usual thing. Hello and good night, have you have fun? I will. I'm probably gonna have a good night soon as well. It is, after all, 20 past nothing. And I am sweating like a pig. Mechanical barrel fitted to the shinobi prosthetic. Which ones can I upgrade? Stood up to sit back down again. Oh boy, it's a whole skill tree, isn't it? Okay, in the prosthetic tool upgrade menu, upgrade materials and sen can be spent to create upgraded versions of prosthetic tools. To upgrade, one must own the base tool and also complete any prerequisite upgrades. Older versions of a tool can still be used after upgrading. Spinning shuriken, unavailable because I don't have the money. I also don't have enough of the materials for it. Unknown prosthetic tool. Okay, so I can't do anything here just yet. Can almost do this, but not quite. Hold spinning shuriken to charge the rotational power of the shuriken. Patori hits an enemy multiple times. Okay. He still works for me, but yeah. Hope you have a good night. In Spain it's like 120, but thanks. Be good night. You have a good night, Exodus. Exodus? Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more thing and then I'm gonna end the stream. Let's try... Let's relive a battle. Let's relive the battle with Gyobu Oniwa. So this is... I will have a good sleep soon, but we do one more thing before we end. We might lose this, but that's okay. Unless it's not, I don't know. Missed. Wait, what? Instant? Is he stronger? I'm not sure that's gonna help. Ah.
大手門は開かぬ門
The castle gate remains closed. Alright. That was fun. You think the memory fight sets you to 0 health upgrades. Oh, that explains a bit. As long as that didn't count to my overall deaths. I don't think it did. But yes. Let's rest once more for whatever it's worth. And do we save manually? I forget. No, I don't think you do. Yeah, I'm gonna quit the game for now and get ready to go to bed soon. Actually, I'm gonna do a bit of drawing before I go to bed. But that's besides the point. Whoops. Alright, but thank you all for coming to tonight's Sekiro Shadows Die Twice scene. I always forget that's the name of it. And we are now gonna see who is available to raid. I assume a certain somebody is still streaming. I hope so she is. Otherwise, it means I've missed a stream. And I would be very upset if I did. What the? Reject that. She's still playing. She's still on, and she's been on for an hour. Okay, cool. Is there anything else? Yeah, right. I just want to raid Momoka. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Pyro. Okay, we are now raiding Ushime Momoka. Thank you all for coming to tonight's stream. Please show Ushime Momoka the love and adoration she deserves. She is the magical gal girl of your dreams and mine. I don't know why I said that. I just want to feel. Anyway. Brain. Yeah, don't make me look like a dick. Alright, good night, everybody. Peace.